Sri Lanka will call Platinum 1 a landmark. Only 70 will call it home. Because the address and where you live matters. Platinum 1, the finest address in Colombo.
Now thousands gathered in the streets of Pretoria for the final chance to say goodbye to Nelson Mandela, the man they call the father of the South African nation.
Well, mourners sang and danced in celebration of the life of the former leader as the cortege carrying the body drove past on its way to the Pretoria Union buildings, where the body will lie in state for a final day.
Mandela's death has led to an outpouring of grief and emotion, combined with celebration and thanksgiving among his 53 million countrymen and millions more around the world.
Very sad that this great man is gone, and also very proud that he was part of our nation, and it's amazing to be part of this send-off. Only Africa can do it this way.
I was feeling pain, I was crying, but namhlanje I'm free. I was just to tell Mandela and Kulu to go and rest in peace.
Thousands more mourners queued to say goodbye to Mandela at the Union buildings from early this morning, although that too has not been without its problems. Mandela's body will lie in state for a third day today before being flown to the Eastern Cape to be buried on Sunday at his ancestral home in Kunu, 700 kilometers south of Johannesburg. British politicians gathered to celebrate the life of Nelson Mandela in Westminster Hall, where the former South African president addressed Parliament in 1996. British Foreign Secretary William Hague and leader of the opposition Ed Miliband spoke at the event, which was attended by members of Parliament and veterans of the struggle against apartheid. A South African choir also performed during the service. In an interview with UK's ITV News, Winnie Mandela said that she would make the same sacrifices and do it all over again to ensure the liberation of South Africa. Winnie Mandela said, quote, "I would do that 100 times more. I need to go back to those days," unquote.
Well, Dada had been in pain for so long. He was actually described by his doctors as a medical miracle. But they assured us all the time that he was not in pain. He had enough medication. I went close to him, and I noticed that he was breathing very slowly. I was holding him here, watching him, trying to feel the temperature. And when he drew his last breath and just rested, I realized that God was very kind to us. He had given us such a long chance to say goodbye. But I felt in his case he had completed his journey.